What's up, Pawn family? Happy Monday. I hope you had an amazing weekend. I hope you enjoyed Thanksgiving with your family, ate a bunch of turkey, pumpkin pie, stuffing, whatever it is that you stuff your face with on Thanksgiving. It's a new week. We've got about 33 days, 31 days left in the year 2020 to get to 2021 to have an epic year. If you're watching me, please let me know in the comments. I always like to see who the familiar faces are here joining me today. I want to tell you guys a quick story about what happened to me yesterday on a run that I went on. I haven't run for about a month. My hips have been hurting, but they're feeling way better. So I went out for a run yesterday. And I usually take the same path. I go down the hill in my street, cross the light, and go up like this dirt path to a run to do about 4 miles usually. And usually I just stay on the path, right? I stay on the same path over and over again. It's the same run, like my Strava, my maps knows exactly where I'm going. I think my wife knows exactly where I'm going. And this time I decided to do something different. What's up, Lyndon? Hey, Sean. Thanks for joining me here today. And so it's funny because I've been running for about 8 months now, ever since the pandemic hit and the lockdown since March. And I've always just ran the same path, right? And so yesterday I was a little bit curious, and you got to hear what happened. So I was running and I saw the path going up, and I saw a couple who were running up the path. So I said, you know what, Yigal, let's try something different. Let's get out of the comfort zone and do something different to see where it's going to lead. Obviously, I've got Google Maps. If I get lost, I just hit Google Maps and I find out exactly where I am and how to get back on the path. So I take a left, I go up the path, and I'm running up this hill. It's a steep hill. It was a lot tougher than the current path that I'm always on. But then I found like paradise. You know, the stories of people who are in the desert and they find, the palm trees in the water. That's what I found. And the paradise that I found was this amazing new park, which had games and a playground that I've never seen before. They just installed it. And so that day I took the path back home. I ran to my wife. I said, babe, let's get some lunch and let's take the girls to this park. So we packed up the car, bought some lunch, went to the park, and my 5-year-old Tali was in shock when we got there. She's like, Daddy, this is the best day of my life. This is the best park ever. The park had this like slingshot zip line thing that she went on nonstop. It had this crazy like tower that they can climb on to go all the way to the top. It had an incredible slide. I mean, it was paradise for my daughters. It had these workout things that I was on. So I was working out while I was watching my daughters having an amazing time in the park. Now, why am I telling you guys this story? I'm telling you this story because if I wouldn't have taken a different path, I wouldn't have found this paradise for my family. I mean, and it's been there for years and I've just never gone. You see, sometimes we're so comfortable in doing the same thing over and over again that if we would just make a left turn and do something different, that we would find more money, more freedom, better team members, better marketing. But we're so comfortable and we're usually like horses. Have you guys ever seen the horses with the blinders on who are just trotting along nonstop without looking left and right? After we left the park, my wife said, wow, I've never been here. This is amazing. And my daughter said, Daddy, I want to come back to the same park over and over again. Now imagine what that would look like in your business if you just took a different path. If you got out of your comfort zone and did something different. If you just tried something without that fear of failure, because listen, I could have gone up that path and I could have ran up a hill. I could have gotten lost. It would have been harder to get through. And maybe I don't know, a dog could have attacked me or whatever you want to say. But we've got to be okay with failing. We've got to be okay with getting out of our comfort zones because success comes in the uncomfortable situations. What's up, Danny Z? Success comes when you are running down the same path over and over again, and then you make a left turn and say, you know what, I'm just going to try this out and see what happens. And that's exactly what 43 people now are doing, joining the 5-day pawn marketing challenge. For $37, I'm going to take them on a journey for 5 days. That's going to be different. It's going to get them out of their comfort zones. But my guarantee to them and to you is that you're going to 10x your, it's $37. You spend more money, like Danny Z says, you'll spend more money on dinner tonight or at lunch, $37. But you've got to be okay with being uncomfortable. You have to be okay with not continuing down the same path over and over again, thinking it's just the only way, the perfect way. Because what if you take a different path and you win so big? Two things are going to happen. One, you're going to realize that you've been leaving money on the table, or that you've been doing marketing the wrong way. And the second thing that's going to happen is you're going to make more money. And it's the Christmas season. This is the season to be able to market your asses off to get more new customers through the door, because we all know, right? You all say, let me know in the chat box, scale of 1 to 10, how good is your customer service? How good is your retention? Right? On a scale of 1 to 10. A lot of you are going to say 7, 8, 9, 10. We're amazing. It's incredible. Yes, yes, yes. But the hardest part of any brick and mortar business is bringing clients through the door. And once you get them through the door, that's what the marketing is for. That's where the retention happens. And that's what you guys may be good at. I don't know. Jonathan says 6 to 7, right? Lyndon says 7. And obviously we'll work on that some in the 5-day challenge. But getting more people through the door is the challenge of every brick and mortar business. And in today's economy and status with everything that's going on, it's harder than ever because more people are just shopping online. And obviously we'll market to your online store if you have one, right? But the whole goal is to be listen, and this is the truth. The better marketer will always win. If I open up a store in front of you and I'm a better marketer, I'm going to drive more traffic through my doors. I can hire great pawnbrokers. I can hire great strategy. I can hire great leadership. You can do all that. But marketing, that's what gets people through the door. Marketing, that's what gets people to come back over and over and over and over again. And if you don't know how to do it, even if you're paying a company, if you don't know the concepts behind how to do it, you're going to lose. In this day and age, you have to master marketing. You've got to know how to drive the traffic through the door. Because once you drive the traffic through the door, then yes, you know you need your leadership, your strategy, your epic customer service. That all falls into place. But if you're not driving traffic through the door, you're not making enough money to keep the doors open. If you're not driving traffic through the door, you can't have these incredible goals of building bigger stores and bringing in more. Your cash flow is going to dry up. Ladies and gentlemen, at some point, your cash flow is going to dry up if you don't bring people through the doors. So in an hour and a half, exactly 1 hour and a half, for $37, it's insane how inexpensive this is. 5 days, I'm going to teach you the 5 pillars of marketing that you need to know to drive more traffic through the door, and some incredible marketing strategies that if you just implement one of them, you'll make $3,700, $37,000, right? So this is a no-brainer. I wanted to make this a no-brainer. And the only reason I didn't make it free was because if I make it free, you won't show up. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to link the 5-day challenge here in the chat box and join us. Listen, if you can't make it every single day, there are replays that you can watch. Watch the replay and just go along. And the other thing that's amazing, I didn't say anything, I should have said this before, is we have gifts and prizes. Like first prize, and I'm going to hold up my messed up finger. First prize is $500 in cash. Second prize, $250 in cash. And third prize is an incredible kit to create better content. So if you jump in for $37, if you do everything that you need to do, you can win $500 in cash. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want you to become a better marketer. When you become a better marketer, you make more money and you stress less when you get home. That's my mission. You guys know my mission. So jump in, $37. Even if you watch 1 out of the 5 videos, you can get more value than $37. I promise you that. This isn't a money-making game for me. It's $37. I'm going to go get ready. Don't keep running down the same path. Come explore a different path with 43 other pawnbrokers who are going to blow their business up because of being in a 5-day marketing challenge. Stay safe. Stay healthy. I love you all.